I was given a challenge to try and do a video of my workshop in 1 minute. It's impossible, but this is the best effort that I could make. So here we go. One of the most important parts is this vacuum system I got from Lee Valley, which goes all around the shop, and it actually has an automatic switch that I need to press on, and then it goes into a standard vacuum cleaner which I keep in a cupboard to keep the noise down. This is the Jim Burns table saw mounted on wheels with a little work table where all the scraps go in, and the Jim Burns sander going right across to the soldering table. This table is broken into two parts, one that has the Fordham motor, a Dremel motor, and all the various parts, including a nice little light. And then the other side is the workbench where I do all my soldering. This is a Smith's little torch with a little carrier that I can move around. This work table is made up of two old MacBook Pro with all the components on one side for the Fordham, on the other side for soldering. The three pedals, one is for the turbo carver, one is for the Dremel, and one is for the Fordham. A very quiet compressor that runs my power tools and my turbo carver. Part of my library at the top, lots of clamps and lots of storage space, and on the far side, screwdrivers and miscellaneous things that can fit in that shelf unit. All the pliers that I'll need, lots of clamps all over the place and vices. This is the long bed Sherline lathe, the Jim Burns tabletop sander. This is my main workbench, which has its own lights on it, and then lots of drawers. And these drawers hold anything that I'm working on. I fill this cupboard up with drawers. These are the tools that I use every day, or specialty tools that I'll use when I'm working on a model. Again, all the tools are on wheels. This is the Preac, and like the others, it has a case and everything that's needed for this saw is in here. The same thing with the bandsaw. This is a Proxxon bandsaw. Standard drill press, all on drawers with lots of stuff. The Sherline mill, all the various parts for it, and in this cabinet I keep all the component parts to operate the mill. This is the bending jig on a vise, and the monocoat dryer that I use is 1000 watt monocoat dryer. A leather apron for doing hot work and dangerous work. Here we have the Cameron drill press and all my drills. It's an old little chiller, sander, a shaper, and a small chop saw. And this is a tool dock that allows me to keep all sorts of stuff on it. I have four rolling tool docks like this one over here, but this has a jointer, a thickness planer, and this is my rope making machine, which I'm trying to figure out how it works and to get it back in working condition. All my photographic stuff, everything that fits in a box, all my measuring equipment. This is the outside shop with a grinder, the old Preac thickness sander, my Proxxon table saw, a router table, a chop saw, and a big DeWalt table saw to do all the heavy work. Lots of clamps. This is where all the dirty stuff gets done. And of course, again, another vacuum system and another compressor. That's the end of our 1 minute tour that took 4.5 minutes. So remember, keep modeling.